to Accent on TV. Best of Poland and Europe. Right here on LA Talk Radio.
Hello, Ilona Europa, your host every Monday from 7 till 8. Every Monday, one more time. Video channel, new show. I'm so lucky. I have two of them, one on the radio from 6 till 7, and this one is my baby that I love so much and is growing and growing, hopefully. And I have my co-host today with me, Lucy.
Good
miss
evening.
you, Lucy Hill.
Aww.
I missed you so much.
Oh,
First, because you
sweet.
have an accent.
I do, but so do you.
That's what I'm saying.
We all do.
And the show is about accent.
Because it's called Accent on TV.
Yes,
Yes.
the best of Poland and Europe. But from time to time, we allowed American to enter our
We
place
do?
also, and just we love them dearly.
I have
Yes.
a Los Angeles accent.
Yes, you do.
got an
Yes, you
accent,
do.
the
Yay!
American one. Okay, we'll be introducing people very officially
Yes.
in moment. I'm messing up everybody's name except mine. That's why I changed my name to just Europa, to continent under me.
What is your real name?
Which one? I had few of them too. Okay,
Of course.
Of course.
Yes,
I was Ilona Kotapska.
Yeah.
Then I was Ilona Wieczorek. Then I was Ilona, don't even repeat card.
Okay.
Then I decided to change Ilona Europa.
Right.
In moment,
And
in
that's
time when I
always
was
been
married.
your stage name, right?
That's my stage name,
Yeah.
but I think
Yeah.
this will be my name, serious
I
one,
like
the
that.
real one. Because it's tough to have a lot of names.
It is.
Ah.
It confuses everybody.
How many names do
Yes.
you have? You have two first names.
I have two first
Why?
names, and I actually changed my last name too. as
I
an
love
actor.
you.
Yeah, I'm just copying you, really. I mean,
Yes!
it's like,
Okay, we found
We have
out
to copy
that I
her.
look like
Yeah.
your sister.
you do look exactly like my sister Julie. And Julie, if you're watching this, hello.
Hi, Julie, sister. I
Ilona
would
and
love to
Julie
be your
like
sister
that.
forever. Then anytime when you are in LA or I will be in England, then I will say hi to you.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Okay, Lucy,
And
this
this
is
is-
your guest.
Yes.
You better introduce him right away.
Mr. Craig Bobby Young.
Whoa!
Yay! And
With great British accent.
just a quick intro.
Yes.
What is it you do here in LA?
I do a couple of things. I'm an actor by trade. Am I loud? There I
There
am.
you
Is
go.
that better?
That's
Easier.
okay. Okay.
I better not relax too much in this seat because otherwise you won't hear me.
Yeah.
And you'll all fall asleep.
No.
I'm an actor by trade, and so I am actually just on a TV show right now called The Last Ship, which is on TNT.
Oh, wow.
I recur as a character called Declan, who is aboard a rogue British vessel that is in direct competition with the USA. Sorry.
Oh.
Oh. Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
who?
that was really fun to shoot.
Yeah.
And I also run Brits in LA, which is an online
do.
social community for British expats living in Los Angeles. And so we do events.
It's very
and-
hot. I post this beautiful your website because, like I said, I try to be a friend on the Facebook. Now, when I know I'm your sister, you better accept me.
I will. I'm
Will
like,
you?
who's this Alona Uriopa?
Yeah, Europa, the continent, ask for friendship, and you say, "What?
Like,
no,
no.
because I do not have your accent. I'm not a British.
I was
I'm
like,
half sister."
who is this Polish woman pretending to be my sister? That's what I thought.
Yeah.
But
I
now
was like,
when-
Julie, are you kidding me?
But we
You
squeak
actually are Julie.
together.
You just have this funny accent.
I just pretend I really am British, but I squeak. We squeak together. We really,
Yes.
I think,
and
we'll
if,
be friends.
if you squeak together, you speak together.
speak
right?
Oh, thank you, Julie,
Yes, yes,
for bringing
yes,
wonderful
yeah.
guests. We'll be
Yeah.
finding more about your website and not only. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, thank you. Well, you can say that because we're related.
Yes.
And I will
Yes,
say
you can. It's
also,
not
I need
creepy.
to introduce my friend, which is our friend also right now, Michelle. Michelle, what is your name? You have few of them too, but give me the first one under today
Okay.
that you feel like to
The
be.
one today is Michelle Tyler.
Michelle Tyler. Michelle
Yes.
Tyler is my really good friend. She's a singer. She's a songwriter. She is mirror of
Yes.
Stevie Nicks.
I was going to say.
And she has a reason to be. No, God made her this way. Not like she tries very hard. She just looks like her
Yeah, you
because
do.
of. But the talent that she has, very similar to Stevie Nicks, and her voice also. When Michelle feels like to sound like Stevie Nicks, she sounds like her. She has very successful business, few bands, and they all are respectively loving Fleetwood Mac band.
Right. So are you like
And,
part of a
uh,
tribute band?
yes.
Is that
Yes.
what it's
Yes.
Oh, right.
Okay,
Yes.
please,
Yes.
Michelle, you just
Yes.
give yourself
Yes.
pitch better than I give it to you.
Well,
Okay.
I do a Stevie Nicks impersonation in a couple different bands. One is called Belladonna, and that's been around for 14 years, believe it or not. And it's started off as me with a backup band doing Stevie in her solo career, with a lot of the songs that she also did with Fleetwood Mac, of course. And we're still doing that show. It's been very successful, but we decided to take it to another level and actually cast like an actual Fleetwood Mac tribute. So we're calling that one Mirage, and which is a great name. That was the name of one of the Fleetwood Mac albums. Was
Yeah,
actually
right.
Mirage, but we're calling it with the little tag Visions of Fleetwood Mac
That's
because it's a
very-
mirage,
That's
right?
very
Uh-huh.
smart. I saw your
Yeah.
poster.
I
I'm
actually
like,
was
"You're
lucky to
smart."
see them at the forum.
Yes,
the-
wasn't that
earlier
great?
this
you
year. It was
did.
amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
It was really,
They're-
really great.
They're awesome. And now that Christine McVie is back,
Yeah.
which I think is great, we put together the original classic lineup. So we've got a fantastic singer, piano player doing Christine. And of course we got Mick, and we got Lindsay, and we got John, and we got me. And it's been great. We've been doing this since April, and we've already been on national television. And we have a lot of shows. We were in New York and Pittsburgh, and we're going to Las Vegas and all over the place. So it's really
And we will
No.
be listening. A little
Will we?
bit
I was going to
too.
say.
Yes, yes,
Want
yes.
to hear something.
She will
thank
sing
you.
it
Yeah.
for us. Gosh, she sounds like Stevie Nicks.
Really?
I love it. You close people's eyes, even when we are on TV.
Yeah.
Close your eyes, pretend like you're on the radio, and you can see really Michelle looking also like her. She's a real star. And I saw the show many, many times. The show that they put on is big. They have 12 sometimes people on the stage. The visuals are amazing. Your clothes, your costumes are so
that's one of the
Stevie
funnest.
Nicks-ish.
That's one of the funnest parts of
Yeah.
doing Stevie Nicks is getting to wear all those fantastic.
Well, what you're
'cause-
wearing right
well,
now
this
is Stevie Nicks-ish, isn't
well,
it?
It is ish.
It's the shawl.
It's
How did
ish.
you
Yes.
find out that you had
Yes.
the talent to sound like Stevie Nicks?
Well, I've been singing for many, many years, and we were doing different cover bands, just dance bands and stuff. And we would do Fleetwood Mac, and I'd do some of the Stevie Nicks, like Dreams and Rhiannon and stuff. And people would come up and say, "You guys got to do more of that. You got the right voice for it, and you got to do that." And so, back in about 2001, we said, "Why not?" And kind of late getting going with this part, but tribute bands weren't as prominent. There were some Beatle bands, and of course Elvis, and that. But it's
Right.
really taken off.
They were
It's
huge
really-
in England, weren't they?
Huge.
We had
Massive.
what was it? Bjorn Again, which
Yes.
was
Oh
the
yeah,
ABBA tribute
yes,
band.
yeah. Some of the names are
Bjorn
fantastic. I mean, there's an all-girl band out there called Cheap Chick.
All right.
And there's one called Born Jovi
Jovi.
and Blonde Jovi. There were girls of Blonde Jovi,
Alright.
They
and
did
I mean,
Blondie songs and Bon Jovi
yeah, I guess
songs.
they would. Yeah,
Like a mashup.
Some of the mashup, that's great. But there's so many great tribute artists here in Los Angeles, and I mean all over the country, really, and actually in Europe, it's very big. The tribute scene over there is huge.
We used to have a. Do you remember the magazine back? It's kind of like Backstage West here, but it's called The Stage back home.
The Stage, yeah.
And do you remember
Yeah.
at the back it used to
Yeah.
have was full of ads
Yeah.
of all these tribute bands that
plays
you
where?
could hire.
Yeah.
Like I don't know where to find you guys. If I wanted a
Yeah.
tribute band, where would I go to find you?
Well, there's a couple different sites. I mean, the best thing to do is you just type in whatever artist that you like tribute to Fleetwood Mac, and there's a lot of them on there.
When
And then
we
you
want
kinda just-
you.
Yes, what we want
How we
you.
want Michelle.
Oh, well.
With her two bands,
Yeah.
Belladonna Band
Right.
and Mirage.
Right.
now.
Well, I mean, if you know that you're looking for us, you can find us at miragetribute.com.
That's easy.
And Belladonna is belladonna-music.com. And what's interesting, I just have to say this is funny, because when we took the name Belladonna, which is Stevie Nicks' first solo album called Belladonna, and that's where we got our name from. And so we tried to get belladonna.com, and we couldn't get it. So we had to do belladonna-music.com. And we found out kind of the hard way that belladonna.com is a site you have to be over 18 to visit. So
Oh,
But
dear.
of course.
yes, of course. So
I know her very well.
you know Bella.
Belladonna.
So, and the funny thing is her first name actually is Michelle.
Oh no.
Yeah. So,
Oh no.
So if you type in,
Yes.
I mean, whatever.
Yeah.
But when we do our shows and we have to, we want to give our website out, we throw this little thing out. We say, we got to give you a disclaimer. You can find us at belladonna-music.com. Very important
The
for the
dash
dash
music.
And then we always hear
Right.
snickers,
Because you don't want to end up on the wrong side.
No.
No.
And then when people laugh, we go,
Yeah.
I see you've been there.
And like I
You know,
say,
yeah.
Michelle is playing for 500 people. Also, her band is playing for 10,000 people.
Yeah.
And in Vegas, a lot of great casinos.
Yeah.
You really are
Been very
filling
lucky.
up
Been very
and
lucky.
selling out your own shows
And Fleetwood
because
Mac's
who you
huge.
are. Not
Well,
yeah.
they're-
People know
yeah.
you.
They made
for
a
many,
big
many
they
years.
made a big comeback. I mean, they've been
They
around for
did.
40 years.
Right.
I
Right.
mean, they're it's amazing. They're doing a world tour. They're all over, all over the world. They're in Europe right now.
Are they
Yeah.
right now?
Really?
Have you met them?
I have. I've met Stevie a couple times, and she was very complimentary, very nice.
Huh.
Got pictures with her. She actually heard one of our performances over a cell phone call and invited me to be her guest.
Wow.
And I've met Mick a couple times, and I've met Lindsay. Still haven't met Christine or John because they live in Europe.
And also,
Yes.
you worked a little bit with
I
us.
did,
And
yes.
for Mick
Yeah.
Fleetwood,
Yes, I
and
did.
we were working for him for many, many years. You also
Yes.
had the pleasure to
I did.
Yes, work
I
for
did.
us. Then we all are really, really deep-rooted
Yes.
friends with
Yes.
business and love for singing, love for radio. Because of you, I have my own radio
Oh,
show
but-
3
but
years
y-
ago. And
Right, but you soared now. You have soared into the wide
Talk to
open
me like that.
skies.
Oh,
So
Wide open
yes,
spaces.
yeah.
brother, are you proud of your
I'm so proud of you. I'm going to be... I love that you have your own website, belladonna.com.
But apropos the same situation, when you search for Ilona, because
Yeah.
that's
Oh.
what I thought that I would
Bella
be.
Ilona.
No, without Bella. I'm Bella, but
Yes,
if you
you are
search
Bella.
Ilona, the same situation. It's Italian lady.
Yes.
really?
And
And the-
wanted to be even trying to go for government
and
or
the
something.
same situation for me too. There's a
Really?
Lucy Hill spelt with an IE, and she's not, let's say,
This Hill?
a radio person.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
So
All
anyway,
What about
so I
you?
guess, what
Is your
about
name
you?
like
No,
attached to
there's-
something that we don't want to know?
Yeah.
No, if
No?
you put in Craig Bobby Young, you're
You'll
just going
get
to come
you.
up with my old mug.
Well, that's great. We like
Okay,
that.
Lucy,
like
we
that.
will
Yes.
let you to introduce maybe a little deeper your friend and talk
yes.
about his website. And I want more to know about my brother right now. I really need to know
Well,
him more.
what
So
you,
many years
you
we didn't
don't
see
know
each other.
something about your brother that just happened recently.
Uh-oh.
So what I would love to do is I would love to play something from Michelle's. I mean, I know this is your show.
No,
Ilona,
that's your
but
show today.
So, from your. So I think we have one of your songs
No.
here, and then
No.
we don't.
No, we don't.
Oh,
we have
are we
her
gonna-
singing live.
Can we do that
this
live?
is what we do. See, that's what she's amazing for.
Can we do that? And then
Yes,
we'll go
I can
to
just
then.
do. I can do. I guess I can just do.
We'll ask you for
acapella.
2, but today you start.
Okay.
Please. Oh,
So I'll just do a verse. And
the same. What
Like
you
what I
did on
did
the
in-
radio, that was
okay.
amazing.
Close your eyes.
Close your eyes.
Yes,
Okay.
yes,
Close your
yeah,
eyes. Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay. me. Okay. All right. Took my love and I took it down. Climbed the mountain and I turned around. And I saw my reflection in the snow-covered hills. Till the landslide brought me down. And if you see your reflection in the snow-covered hills, well, maybe the landslide will bring it down. Well, the landslide will bring it down.
Wow. Yeah.
No, we all had open eyes.
Yes.
We couldn't close. You know, you are
No.
amazing.
You've got that wonderful husky voice.
I know.
Yeah.
That
And
range.
And I think that's what that's why a lot of people said, well, you should do Stevie because she's got that deeper range.
Yeah.
But you
And-
can sing all. You
beautiful.
know, you like blues. You
I
like
do,
lots
I
of
do, I
great
do a lot of different stuff.
Sometimes when I'm
Yeah.
coming to your home and you have people and you play your bass and
Really?
husband plays
we do
guitar.
acoustic rock too.
Oh,
Hi,
right.
Bob
Yeah.
Waits. He's
Yeah.
right now in China building big studios.
Yes.
Recording
All right.
studios there.
My husband,
Third
yeah. Oh,
time
all
he
right.
comes back,
Cool.
probably speaking Chinese right now, but he's flying tomorrow. Yes,
But he's really tired of Chinese food.
I can imagine. Cook something for him,
When
woman.
Yeah.
when I picked him up last time, I picked him up and he's like, for 14 hours on the airplane and in 3 weeks in China, and I said, I've got the perfect place to go tonight, P.F. Chang.
Oh my gosh!
Right.
And
And he
went,
probably said, as long as they're not serving dog.
that's right.
Woof.
That's topical
Yeah.
right now,
Yes,
isn't
it is
The whole-
topical. It
the
is
whole
topical.
festival.
Yes.
It's kind
Yes,
of
the dog
gross.
festival.
Did you read about that?
No,
Yes.
don't want to know.
Horrible.
I know.
Yeah, like,
There's
like
a whole festival where they
dog
kill
eating
dogs.
festival.
But it's
Yeah, and then they
it's not
eat
in the
them.
major cities because I was in
No,
Shanghai,
okay,
and
okay.
Shanghai is it's they call it the Paris of the East.
I see.
And it's very modern and it's very capitalistic. How do I say? I mean,
Right.
there's Apple
Oh,
Store.
yeah.
There's everything there.
Yeah.
People drive Mercedes. They drive
Yeah.
Teslas. I mean, it's nothing like you would think.
China is
like
not
Beverly
a
Hills.
communist. Yeah,
Yeah,
Beverly Hills.
yeah.
It's not a communist country for
No,
sure.
It's,
Oh
well,
boy.
it's their own brand. Yeah.
Yes, it's their own brand.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, your
yeah.
husband will be back tomorrow, and we'll be
Tomorrow.
listening a little bit
Yeah,
more
yeah,
about
yeah.
his great memories for the third trip
Okay.
being in China.
So,
yes, Craig.
Craig.
Yes.
Okay. You had the surprise of your life recently. Can you tell us about that?
I did. It was, I was just recently in Cuba, Havana, and I was with a group, friends of mine on this website called coolhunting.com, and they do these excursions. And so it was a curated trip to Havana, Cuba during the Art Biennial. So we got to see all these wonderful artists and politicians and great meals and music. It was fantastic. You'll love it. And we, my boyfriend decided to do a flash mob engagement proposal
Oh my God.
while we were there, and much to my chagrin and embarrassment, but he filmed the whole thing and had literally produced it from America, from Los Angeles.
Wow.
And smuggled in all these cue cards, like in Love Actually, the movie where it has the cards
Yeah.
and the whole thing,
Yeah.
and he had dancers from the Havana Ballet Company.
That wasn't easy to put together
No.
without you knowing.
I know.
Oh.
But he
God.
did have a very good foil because one of our friends on the trip, Charlie, it was his birthday. So he kept telling me that he had something, a surprise planned for Charlie. And so throwing me off the scent.
Oh,
So
right.
whenever I was
Yeah.
suspicious
What's
about
happened to
something,
Charlie?
he's like, oh no, it's for Charlie. I'm like, oh, okay. Okay, I get it
Yeah.
now.
How
Yeah.
long?
Except for when we got to the venue, Charlie comes over and he gives me this massive tumbler of tequila and is like, you're going to need that. And
Charlie
I'm like,
gave it away.
no, you're going to need that.
Do you like surprises?
I'm usually the one that gives the surprises. I love giving surprises. I don't know if I had a surprise party for my 40th birthday as well. And I don't know if I've ever, it's not something that I really like. I feel like other people like getting them. And I'm a little bit of a prankster and I tend to do a lot of that stuff with people. So, but when the tables are
No,
reversed,
that's
I'm like,
weird.
no, that's not good.
That's what I say. I'm the same way.
Yeah.
I really am afraid of surprises. I'm just tell me what. I don't want to. Just tell me. I'll
Yeah,
be
some people hate
surprised. When
surprises.
you tell me, I'm
That's
surprised.
awesome. That's
But
awesome.
if you go to, did you see the video?
I did.
Lucy?
I did. It was so
So
cute.
get your
Okay, then
hankies
what
Yeah.
ready.
next?
I
What
wanna
next?
see it.
Wedding?
Yeah.
What
If you
we
go
were
to
planning? What we are
YouTube,
playing?
Yeah, I wanna see
YouTube,
it.
and you go and
Okay.
you search for Havana Proposal, and it's the first thing to come up. But
Wow.
It sounds like a movie. Havana Proposal. You've got it.
or a telenovela, I don't know.
Yeah, Charlie
Oh
Novella.
my God,
Yes.
my heart.
Me
Did you
too.
smoke
Me-
cigars?
yeah,
Are you a smoker?
I did buy some cigars. I brought some back with me.
How was it? Oh, legal?
But I don't really smoke, so I'm, I pretend to. Like, it's just
because
like
you
the
think it looks cool.
I know,
looks
yeah,
cool.
but it's like,
Yeah.
what do
Smells.
you mean you don't inhale? That's the hardest thing about it. It's like you put something like that in your mouth, they're like you automatically want to inhale it,
Yeah.
I
and
think
you don't with
the
the cigar.
cigars. You just
I
puff
don't
on them,
know.
right?
Yes,
No.
and then they're like, just let it go around your mouth. I'm like,
And
why?
smell.
What's the point?
Yeah.
So it makes you look rich, I think. I think that's the thing
Yes.
with a cigar. Makes you look either very important or rich.
It costs a lot of money to have this feel of richness.
I guess so, yeah.
Yes.
Congratulations!
Yes, congratulations.
Thank
Yeah. So did you actually get married then?
Oh,
Or
we're
what-
not married yet. No, we're
Oh,
just engaged.
Oh,
so
okay,
we're gonna
okay.
get married here in September next year.
Aw.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Next year.
Yeah.
Why?
Well,
Waiting.
because
Yeah.
because we're doing it on September 18th, 2016, because that's our 10th year anniversary of being
Aw.
Oh,
together.
that's
Okay.
great. That's great.
So it was like that was kind of like the and it gives us a little time to really plan and do it right.
Are you
and
gonna
not
do a
kind of
big
rush
one?
into it. I think so, yeah.
Huh.
Well, my parents and family are going to fly over.
right.
My dad said
Yeah.
he'll walk me down the aisle, which I think is a pretty. Very nice.
Yeah.
It's like it's
Happy
kind of like who
Father's
walks
Day.
you down the aisle? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And he said he'd be on.
And my
it too.
sister will come. Fly to.
Yes,
I miss her.
exactly. You'll miss you get to meet your twinnie.
You know
You
what?
can be bridesmaids together.
I have to throw something in here because this is
Okay.
fabulous.
Yes.
Because we're talking about this. I had the pleasure and the honor of a year ago walking a good gay friend of mine down the aisle as Stevie Nicks.
Really?
Oh, wow.
Oh, right.
Yes,
I
and they
remember
are
that.
very good friends to this day. I mean, I'm going to be seeing them over the weekend, and it was just the most wonderful, joyous, loving celebration I've ever attended. And they had it set up like a spiral, and I was in the full costume with the top hat, and I walked him because they love Stevie Nicks, and and I walked him down the aisle, and it was just incredible.
Oh, that must have been great.
Do you know any Madonna impersonators? Because my
Probably,
fiance
probably.
loves Madonna,
Oh,
and he
really?
would love
Still?
Madonna. to-
Actually, I really
to
do.
walk-
Oh my
walk
gosh,
down
she
the
knows.
aisle.
She knows.
He does.
I know probably
you
the,
really?
I probably know the very best one in the United States. Yes.
Wow.
Seriously.
There you go.
But
Well.
hopefully he didn't hear that.
Yeah, it's a surprise. Now I'm going to turn the tables.
Close
and
your
surprise
eyes
him.
and
Yeah.
ears. We said
I
nothing
mean, this
about Madonna.
this one looks just exactly like her.
Oh my gosh.
And can I say what her name is?
Yeah.
Her name is Chris America.
Chris
Oh.
America.
Yeah, and
It's like
she is
Captain America.
She's
like-
no, she is the best. I mean, she is the best.
Okay.
Yeah,
Chris
yeah.
America.
Yeah.
Very easy to know.
Chris?
Okay.
When you see her, you're going to think it's Madonna,
Wow.
and she also sings too. I mean, on top of that, but,
Like a
you know.
virgin.
Okay.
Oh,
So
I love
Ilona,
her.
are we going to hear you sing this time around? Have you got some song lined up for me to hit
I
and
hate
play?
singing. Singing is
Oh,
a
you
war.
love singing.
Do you
so,
sing? I like
yeah, oh
recording.
my
I-
gosh, does this
She's
does
great.
this does your
Yeah.
sister sing? Yes, she does.
You
No,
didn't know
this
that.
You-
sister, yeah.
yes,
My other
this
one
sister,
doesn't know.
no, I
She
know.
takes after me.
No.
We're both tone deaf.
You know, right now
Yeah.
that's so cool because we had in town a very known Polish producer. He lives in America for most of the time right now. He has a great 2 children. One is just internshipping in Mirrorball Production Entertainment. Sorry, big studio in LA. And Adam Abramek and Alan Abramek, they're all producers, and we were recording so many songs over 2 weeks. My house was home. Sorry, apartment. Sorry, studio. Was filled with great gears and great talents.
Oh,
and yeah,
fantastic.
we have Taylor Carroll, who is just amazing singer-songwriter on guitars, playing and recording his great vocals. And we had young talents, Natasha, Miraya, also
Yeah.
my daughter. She was singing. Yeah, then I wasn't singing this time. I don't know. I felt left out, and I felt like maybe I'm too old for this game.
Oh,
I was like,
no.
I'm not too old. No,
No.
whatever. I felt this
In
way.
Los Angeles, if you look, I mean, let's put it. If you look decent, you're never too old. I mean, is the
the
really,
decent word
yeah,
I hate.
You know.
No. If you're still living
If you-
in Los Angeles, then you're never too old.
Yeah.
If
But-
you've gone to Palm Springs, then maybe.
Oh no, it's not that. But yeah, music is my passion, and writing songs
Yeah.
is even bigger right now, and getting money for it. That's really.
Now, do you
is
sing
hard.
in Polish or do you sing in English?
Yeah.
Oh, we should do a song. Can we do a song? Because I want Craig to hear you.
We have.
Have you
nothing
got
there.
one? Oh.
Yeah.
So what have we got here
I will
then?
send him nothing.
Okay, what we've
This
got.
is TV.
Right. But no, but I've got some songs lined up.
That's
What have
not
I got
mine.
all lined? Oh, they're not yours.
I know there was instrumentals
Oh.
with saxophonists
Oh, okay,
and
then never
different
mind. I was
artists
like,
who
oh,
just played live.
because-
Anyway, I'll be singing
yeah.
for my brother for sure whenever he wants, and send
Yes.
you MP3 and really hot dance songs because I'm really the underground
it's
diva
like
when it
it's
comes to
EDM.
electronica.
It's
Yeah.
electronic.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant.
And
Yeah.
yeah, I'm
Oh
good.
no, she's really good.
Tell me
really
about your daughter,
so good.
Natasha.
Natasha
Yeah.
Miraya, oh my gosh, she just finished USC, music business.
Yeah.
She wants to get into music, movie productions, and that's her dream. She got her degree. Then I'm very proud mother. God, thank you. In 3 years, God, thank you USC for allowing us save some money, and just her being so smart, finishing faster, 1 year faster. She's the love of my life. This child is great singer, beautiful girl, and I think she'll be okay.
So talented.
I think what mother does, just gave her whatever she wanted in life, and that's now your job to be happy, you know,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
make mommy happy.
Right.
Go
Lovely
get
girl.
it, Natasha.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Go for your
maybe one day
dreams.
she will be producing you because the USC
Film program?
film producers, they're just really, really hot, and that's what really there will be in the future. Probably we'll be watching them producing something for us, and she knows everybody from the from USC filmmaking people. If you need videos, if you need something help, they will come. They will
She's
do
working with someone right now making a video. He was a
horror
guest on.
movie. Horror movie.
Oh, the horror movie.
Ah!
But really? So when is that going to be out then?
I think they finished the first 10 minutes. They needed to raise money, and which we were helping them to raise money for the first 10 minutes. But they already have actors lined up for the long, full length of horror movie.
Well, Craig is
But-
always free.
Yeah, I
Well,
would
maybe
love to.
not.
Not always
I-
free. I do work occasionally.
No, he's always free for ride offers.
You find me falling out of bars most nights.
But
'cause
I
I'm
would
so
love to.
depressed about not working.
It's not even funny because mostly we find out that we like to work with people that we
I've
like
got
to
a
work
Kickstarter for my alcohol fund.
with. You see, but they didn't need really money because they needed to do thesis for USC for the 10 minutes movie, which I know will be becoming the full length movie. But they really needed like $5,000 in 1 week to just kickstart the $10,000 fund. After the shows, and also Mother Love had them.
Oh,
I asked
right.
her to.
Yeah, yeah.
They did it. I don't know if it was our show or her show or them doing the right
Yeah.
things, but the guys got the money and they did great. Natasha was helping also. And you'll be acting maybe on some next
Yeah.
great movie
Hey.
if you have time.
Call me.
Okay. What is the
So-
British side?
The British
Ask
side.
him about this great British side
Well,
in LA.
the Brits in LA. So tell us about Brits in LA.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Brits in LA started organically almost 9 years ago with my partner Eileen Lee. We were friends, and I'd been living here for about 5 or 6 years before that, and I never really come across many British people. I don't know, I just, because LA is so neighborhoody, and there's not like, a little Ethiopia or a little Chinatown, or, there's not a little Britain anywhere. So, there's Santa Monica, and you
Yeah,
kind of go to like
that's
the King's
about-
Head and
that's about
stuff.
it.
That's
Yeah.
about it, yeah.
How many English people, if I may stop? you
In
That's a
Southern
lot.
California, 250,000.
Yes.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Yes. And most of us in West LA, in the West LA area. Some of
Yeah.
you in Hollywood.
Yeah.
But yeah.
How you can
Yeah.
find 250,000 people joining your website? How we can get them to join?
They
I
pretty
heard-
much are, aren't they?
You
we
got
we have
all of them all?
9,000 members.
9,000.
yeah.
Then
Yeah.
we still have a
But
lot
I,
of
I
people.
think a lot of
guess
I think
so.
a lot of people aren't necessarily social media savvy, or
Of course.
we have like 5,000 Twitter followers. So if they're not doing Facebook, then they're doing Twitter or
Do you do
Instagram.
some, or both of you? I don't know
Yeah.
how you both met. You need to tell us.
Yeah, in fact, it was. There were breakfasts that you put on at Caccioni's in West Hollywood. A really great breakfast for a nominal fee, and you all chat. All Brits together. It sounds
Yeah.
a bit ominous. It sounds a bit sort of sounds
Oh,
deadly.
I have an
but-
accent.
but-
You have an
but-
accent. I
but-
stand back.
It's
But
we're,
it's
we're a whole
interesting.
bunch of Brits can get together and moan about the weather.
There you go.
Yeah.
They're the only people that will moan about the weather in California
in California.
because
Yeah.
that's what we do. Because we're British.
Yes, that's the business. But it was there, and I've hardly been able to do that. But those breakfasts are good. Do you still do those?
Yeah, we do every Tuesday,
right.
9:30 a.m. at Cicconi's in West
Yeah.
Hollywood.
Cecconis. What is Cecconis?
It's an Italian restaurant,
Yeah.
funnily enough.
English people.
But hey,
It's very nice.
Do they cook something English?
They do.
They-
We have a menu
yeah.
that it's sponsored by Air New Zealand, so the prices are really, we get a discounted price on the menu. It's $15, including tax and tip.
Yeah.
That's not
Because
bad.
that's what we do in the England.
So it's like
in
one
England.
breakfast and a drink, right?
Yeah,
Sort
you
of a
get
beverage.
tea, and that
Yeah.
includes tea and coffee.
What is the main breakfast taste like?
An English breakfast
Yes,
would be
please.
consist of two eggs, any style. So usually it's fried
If you
in
say
England.
hash brown and little sausage, that's American breakfast.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
better
that's
find
American
something better.
breakfast.
And
Okay,
eggs.
then
But-
what is
So we have tomatoes, fried tomato.
Yes.
Plum tomatoes.
Yes.
plum
Yeah.
tomatoes?
Do you know
does
what
this
plum
mean?
tomatoes are?
No.
The small ones.
They're
the
kind of
tiny-
small, but
Yes.
they're like poached. So they're kind of
lot
hot.
of
Yeah.
not
and
water.
poached. No.
And the
no.
skin sort of
yeah.
falls away a
I'm
bit.
hungry.
Yeah.
My gosh, I'm so hungry.
I know.
And then we have
Right.
mushrooms.
Yes.
Okay, I like it.
I like
We have toast, buttered
Okay.
toast. And then we have baked beans.
Ooh.
If you want to.
Breakfast?
Heinz baked beans.
It's got to be Heinz because they're all vegetarian.
Oh.
And they're not like Heinz beans here at
No,
all.
they're-
No pork fat, people. None.
I don't like when
I
the
couldn't believe it
between
when I
beans you
saw the
find this
blobs
something
of fat. And I'm
disgusting.
like, what
Are
is
you a
that?
Get them
vegetarian?
off.
No,
Oh, you
but
just didn't want that.
almost. I
No,
just
that
didn't
doesn't
want
taste
that.
good.
It doesn't.
No.
Can
Looks like
you get
yucky.
that here?
Yeah,
Or-
the British stores. So
Not-
like there's one called
Yeah.
Oh Fancy That up in
Yeah.
Tarzana.
Hygiene.
Hygiene.
Yeah.
We love Jean.
So we know, yeah.
And
So we
she
know,
she supplies a lot of the Brits with the things the comfort foods that we miss from
Of
home.
course.
Sausage rolls and
Sausage roll. Oh, this
bangers
sounds
and
poetically
mash.
right.
Bangers and
Yeah.
mash. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, Lucy, I want to pitch your business again. What is the business that you are developing for last year and better develop faster?
I'm-
Because I want the chocolate. Because I understand that English chocolate and chocolate is very healthy right now.
Ooh,
Yes.
yeah.
That's what they said.
Okay, so because I have a gift business, so I import gifts from, tchotchkes from like Union Jack stuff. Right, so that comes in on ships, so like 3 times a year.
Where you
So-
put them in the bedroom?
In my warehouse.
Wow.
garage.
She is in the warehouse.
The shed.
Okay.
But right now, that's all you need. Now, when you're talking about food,
Yes.
now if we expand it to food, that's a whole different ball game. The FDA, the Food and Drug Administration, has to be involved, and it's a tough business.
That's why the pork
It's-
pies don't have the gelatin in them.
That's
here, do
right.
they?
There's all sorts of regulations.
Yeah.
Like, for example, you can no longer get roast chicken crisps or chips, as we call them, because there was real chicken allegedly in them, and the FDA wouldn't let them in the country. Like, you can't get smoky bacon chips. Very nice. Walker's, specifically Walker's, which is a really good brand,
Yeah.
because they had real bacon in them.
What about the prawn cocktail flavor ones? Does
That's all fake.
that's all fake.
But
So-
you can get Monsanto GMOs and everything.
I know, whatever you
I
want,
know.
yeah,
You see,
let-
that's the thing.
But it doesn't have
That's the thing.
America's additives
And
in
then
it.
get this, licorice. There's
Yeah.
a certain Bassett's licorice, all sorts, are a classic for a Brit. So a bag of, and Canadians eat them too, and New Zealanders and Aussies. But now the FDA won't let them in because of the lead content. Who knew we were eating too much lead? But we're
Okay.
all right.
We used to steal that from the roofs of the churches and sell it.
That's
to
right.
the-
We put them into our licorice. But stuff like that. So they monitor it very,
Did you
very
miss
closely.
the lead, taste of lead?
Well, obviously, it was something that was
Good lead.
pretty nice.
Yeah.
We liked it.
Yeah.
You
What
know?
are you cooking
But,
in the morning when you wake up in America?
Oh,
English food?
I'm
or-
so American now. It's
You do?
disgusting.
I know we all
Sorry.
are, right?
No, it's
Sorry.
okay.
No offense.
Quite all right.
We love American food.
But I mean, it's literally. Oh, although I have to say, Trader Joe's do crumpets. or
Yes.
pie
yes,
clips,
I
as we
love
call
them. I love them.
They
So
do.
if on a Friday I go do my shopping at Trader Joe's and I pick up at least one packet of those, and they last about a day because they're so
Yum, yum.
good.
Start, gentle.
With the
Yes.
Kerrygold
Eggs, what on the
butter,
top?
Yes,
with the salted
but-
butter.
Right, from Ireland, technically.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah.
But so if I can, I will have that. If not, then I'll do a shake or a smoothie.
Oh gosh, that's
Oh,
boring.
wow,
That's
that's
so
told you.
American.
Are
Sounds
Sounds
English
healthy
muffins
American.
English muffins really English?
You know, we never used to call them. Well, we didn't call them muffins. We didn't have them. I don't remember having English muffins until I came here.
Yeah, what did we call them?
I don't know.
Is this
What do we call
muffins,
them?
This
I don't
thing
think
that
we
you put
even
on your
had 'em.
finger
We didn't have
to
them.
warm up your
No, the
Muffins.
English muffin, the bread, the bread.
That's a muff.
That's a
No.
That's not muffins. Oh, you're thinking mittens
Careful.
and muff.
Yes.
Muffins,
Muffin.
I'm going to take you out and get you an English muffin after the show.
But no, a muffin.
I
You know
think
the
I
bread,
know
the bread thing. You
Yeah.
know the
I
bread.
like raisins and cinnamon muffins,
Right,
muffins,
right.
Oh,
There you go.
thing,
Yes.
mittens,
Yes.
whatever say.
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Craig, I want to know your past because I still need to know my family in England. Could you tell us acting? How did you get into acting?
Yeah.
Because of our other sister,
Oh, hi,
Sharon.
Another
When
one?
yeah,
have two?
we have 3. So no, you
Three?
have 2. You have 2. I have 3.
You don't
I have 4
understand.
now with you.
You don't understand. My whole family is dead, and I'm not even joking. It's very
Really?
sad, but really, yeah.
Well, come
Then
on board. We'll just take you in. We
even
love-
the
we love,
imaginative family is good for me right now.
Oh.
Okay,
Thank
well
you.
then
Yes,
you
yes.
can come along. You can
Okay,
come and
then
be a
you're
part of our
4.
family.
We have 3 sisters.
Yeah, we
And
have 3 sisters.
Which one?
So Sharon, who's the one just oldest, the next one up from me, I'm the baby, just so you know, if ever anybody asks.
Like
If
one.
immigration ever asks, yeah.
Under 21. Don't look at their website. Okay.
So when I was 10, she was 13, and she'd overheard on the radio that they were looking for 2 actors to be in the local production of The Price of Coal at the Nottingham Playhouse. One age 10 and one age 13 to play brother and sister. And so she drags me out of bed on this one Saturday. It's raining. We get on the bus. We don't even tell our parents where we're going. She just needed a company, to get on the bus. We walk through town, drenched. We get into the playhouse. We open the doors, and if it had been a cartoon, there would have been like a flash of lightning behind us because everybody's heads turned towards us and just saw
Wow.
these
Coming,
two
the two.
drowned
Drenched.
rats walking
Yeah.
in. But we went through like a sort of chorus line audition where it's like, thank you, you can go, you
Can
can
you
go, you
sing
can go.
too? Okay, we'll
no.
talk about this in a moment.
Uh,
Yes.
and then, but the funny story was that we were getting down to the wire, and there were 5 boys left and 5 girls left, and we were waiting in the wings, and my sister pinches me like this, and our sister, and she says, "If you get this and I don't, I'm gonna beat your head in."
Wow.
Look out.
And then they call my name, Craig, come on, and I go like this in front of the director, and he's like, "Why do you want this? Why do you want this job?"
I want to know
And I
price
said-
of the cold.
I said, because I want to keep my head on my shoulders. So if you're planning on giving me this job, you better give it to my sister as well, because otherwise she's going to beat my head in.
And they gave you
They
anyway.
gave us
That's
the job.
great.
And you fell in love with acting
Oh,
from this
that's
moment
great.
on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
from the age
And
of
what
10.
about your sister?
No, she fell in love with boys.
Boy.
Oh no, that was her
no.
undoing, was it?
Yeah, she was
Yeah.
just like.
Is she happy?
She is. She's great. She's a
Aw.
mother.
Sister.
Yeah, our
Yes.
sister's a mother, great mother. She lives in Dubai now.
No, really.
She's a fitness
Wow.
instructor.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't see her often.
Maybe like once, twice a year.
That's often.
Yeah, it's
That's
good.
good for you. You are flying there or she's coming here.
Both.
That's
Yeah.
lovely.
Yeah.
Okay, what
Do-
about the
yeah.
next
The
2
middle
sisters?
sister?
Fast, yes.
So Debbie is she works in administration in a hospital.
Okay.
And
Which
she-
hospital?
Queen's Medical Center
In
in,
London.
in Nottingham.
Nottingham.
I'm from Nottingham originally. Yeah.
Which is kind of the middle of the country.
How far away
Yeah.
from your place?
Robin Hood.
About 50 miles. Nottingham isn't so
That's not
far
bad.
away from where I grew up in the east. Not really.
Yeah.
And the third
And
one
then-
that I knew,
and
look,
the-
she
yeah.
looks like me. She's really my house.
So
Yes.
This is my favorite, I think, one.
Other than
Sorry.
being a wonderful mother to 3 boys, she is now a grandmother to two kids, and she is she runs a kindergarten
How often you
for
see?
children. Well, I try to get back at least once or twice a year.
Yeah.
So I'll always go back. I'm actually going to be there in July, and I'll be there for 6 weeks. So
And mommy
Nice,
and daddy are
nice.
still okay?
Yeah, they're
Her
great.
parents, everything's
Yeah.
okay.
Aw.
You know, it seems like your life is pretty funny. What about singing?
I was in a band.
You did.
I was
What
in
type
a
of
music
music?
band, pop music.
Ballads,
I
pops,
was,
artsy?
you know, like Backstreet Boys.
Of course.
So they opened for us in our European tour.
Wow.
I
They
was in a
opened
band
for you.
called Deuce, and
Wow.
We had
no, I
4
need to
top
close
10
my
British
mouth.
hits.
Wow.
Yeah.
They were opening. Repeat.
yeah,
People-
I mean, they were just starting out.
But still,
Yeah.
it sounds really good.
And you were touring in
Yes.
America, or they were
No,
touring in
no, we
England?
never released
They were
anything
there?
here, but in Europe, all the way through Europe.
Okay, then why all bands are falling apart except Fleetwood Mac,
Right, right.
which come back to the
Here
show.
we go
Yes.
again.
Here we go again.
Yeah.
What's
no, so
happened?
they
Four
so-
guys, 5 guys? How was
No,
it?
2
Three?
girls, 2 boys.
Yeah, that's
But we were young, we were teenagers, and it was
It's a
like
tough job.
You know, it's hard to see, like when you're in a band like that and you have this success early on, it's sort of you're constantly on the road, constantly traveling. You start bickering. You know, you're not enjoying the
We
process
call this
anymore.
marriage. Oh no.
Yeah, well, it's pretty much. I mean, it was kind of like that between
Yeah.
the 4 of us.
It is.
Yeah.
Yes.
And and we just start getting on each other's nerves and
Yeah.
just not enjoying
How
it.
long did the band existed?
2 years.
2 years. Alright.
2 years.
which
well,
which was like pretty much the life expectancy of any pop band back then.
It's
but-
true. It's true. Then you have some
Yeah.
recordings.
Yeah, we had four
gosh.
songs.
I sent you mine. You sent me
yes,
yours.
yeah, you do. Yeah, yes, you do.
So cool.
But the funny
Yeah.
thing is, or the terrible thing about it is, that the band was called Deuce.
What
As
does
in-
this
as in
mean?
a
Deuce?
chord.
Like twice.
The card thing.
Two.
As in,
Duo,
the
duo
Americans
is-
say that I'm gonna
Deu-
go take a deuce.
Deuce.
Have you heard this expression?
No.
Wait a
When they're
minute.
gonna go to
Sounds
the
weird.
bathroom.
Oh, these things.
D-E-U-C-E.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait a
that's
Yeah.
minute.
So
You're
like
not-
a tennis term,
You're
right?
not talking about the
This
woman's
deuce.
issue thing.
No.
No, that's the other one.
Oh, I sometimes used
That's
to
like-
refer to my band as that as well. The one-
Who named you this way?
I know. We had this pop manager called Tom
Of course.
Watkins who looked after Pet Shop Boys.
Oh, I was going to say
B17.
Pet Shop Boys.
Yeah.
You know that one of the best friends is Domenico Capuano. Hello. He was producing Eiffel 65 and
Ah.
Blue da ba dee da da blue da da
Right,
da
Oh,
da
yeah,
da
right.
da da.
That was around the
And-
same time, yeah.
Yeah, we were both young ones. But anyway, yeah,
Yes.
he was Italian, who they brought to England to just develop the Eiffel 65. He was so young when he wrote to me on an email that he would like to come to America and pursue career into scoring for the movies. Amazing, amazing.
How is he doing?
Amazing.
Just quick. how
Gosh,
is he-
he sent me some information on Google Plus. Says, look at, I got the stature, and I still don't know. Did he won because he wrote music to this movie?
Yeah.
Then I wrote him today. Man, you explain me. Don't send me messages without explanation. The stature of like Grammy or something for the movie. I
Huh.
hope this
Really?
is him.
Wow.
That would be amazing because this man is so talented. 3 years
Yeah.
ago, he flew to America. He's like
Yeah.
I said, stayed in my house
Yeah,
for like
right.
6 months because he rented room in a South LA, not knowing that it's
Oh, did
pretty
he?
dangerous.
Did he?
Oh,
Yeah.
did
And
I
then-
tell you about our sister who got married here?
Oh my gosh.
So
She
Julie,
did-
your twin,
Yes.
she decided that in '99, my whole family, 16 members of them, came out to visit for the millennium, right? And while we were there, we had 2 birthdays, and my sister decides that she wants to get married. I'd only been living in LA for 3 months at that time.
Okay.
She's like, find me a chapel. So the yellow pages, remember those things? that,
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
you know,
That we never use
before
anymore.
the internet.
Yeah.
That's right.
And so I was looking through like chapels, and I'm like, oh,
Nice looking one.
oh, Inglewood sounds nice, doesn't
Oh,
it? It
yeah.
has such a nice ring to it.
Inglewood.
Inglewood. Where did you get married? Inglewood.
Yeah.
So I called him up. Hi, can we book chapel on Saturday? Yes, absolutely. What time frame you want? Do you want indoors or out? Oh, outdoors. Outdoors.
Yeah,
Oh,
outdoors.
Wedding.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Right, put the
Yeah.
phone down. I send my sister off to the beauty parlor. She gets her hair and makeup done. She comes out looking like a clown, you know. That's so funny. She's like in tears because she can't stand her makeup. It's like pancaked on like a drag queen. Don't ever go and get a makeovers in LA. And so then we went with all of our cars down to Inglewood. And we're going around, and I'm like, I don't see a chapel anywhere. And like, is this the right address? Is it we're in Convoy? And I get out, and there's a chain link fence, and like I have to pull the gate open.
Oh my gosh. No.
I go up, and this guy is like in jeans and a denim shirt, and he literally picks up a dot collar and stuffs it.
Oh,
No.
that's funny. What part of Inglewood was it? Do you remember?
It's called. It's called the Inglewood Little Inglewood Chapel or something.
right, right.
I don't know.
Did she get married there?
She did. She got a
I think
license
she needs
and
to get
everything.
even, and
Because
your
I-
wedding needs to be there. I'm joking.
Because I have to say, I have to stick up for Inglewood and South LA because I love R&B and hip hop, and of
Yes.
course that is like the home
Yeah.
of South LA is the
Oh,
home
I'm just
of
saying
that.
that it's
So-
not
but
as,
no,
as
no.
like a wood charming
I
with
mean-
a name like that. You're
No,
expecting
no,
something
it's
completely
not.
different.
Yeah.
But
It's,
again, he
it's
was here
not.
3 months
It's not
and-
Beverly Hills.
No.
No.
Not
Although
yet.
they have similar names, right? I mean, the
Bel
similar
Air.
ring.
Yeah, they do.
Inglewood.
Yes.
Bel Air.
Bel Air.
Beverly
Right,
Glen.
right.
The most important,
Right?
she's happy.
Unfortunately, this has flown. We have 3 minutes left. Over to you,
gosh.
Ilona.
What do you want me to say?
I don't know. How do you want to wrap this up?
I
Do
don't
we just
wanna.
wanna-
I don't
yeah.
wanna sing.
Yeah. Sing.
Do it.
Sing something for us. Sing, and everybody who wants to
I'll back you
hire
up.
Belladonna for the wedding, for the big events, for the just
Belladonna
Great,
dash
Music.com.
please, and please give us any song, whatever you want. Doesn't need to be Stevie Nicks, or can be Stevie Nicks.
Okay. Rock on, gold dust woman, take your silver spoon, dig your grave, oh yeah. Well, it's a heartless challenge. Pick your path and I'll pray. Why? I don't know.
Okay, but that's
Yeah.
like a
Just- no, I just want some blues.
Yeah.
You know, you're amazing.
Oh
and
my
again,
I don't sing it
God.
like that. I don't sing it like
You-
that. I mean, I was just messing around. But.
messing around is very,
What's your
very good.
favorite song to sing of,
Yeah.
of Stevie's?
Of Stevie's? Oh, well, gosh. I love Edge of 17.
Mm.
Yeah.
Just like a white-winged dove, sing
Oh,
song,
that's a
sounds
beautiful
like
song.
she's singing.
Do baby,
Ooh,
do
baby,
baby.
ooh, say ooh. Yeah, that's great
great.
stuff, yeah. We'll have to do a duet one
Oh
of these
no,
days.
I wouldn't put. I literally, I couldn't sing in the band. This is the funny thing about it. I
Oh,
was
come
like,
on.
I was literally told my purpose in the band was to
Looking
bring in
hot.
the teenage girls.
Oh, looking hot. Looking
So
hot.
you can,
I
yeah,
told you.
that was
Yes,
like
yes.
really not my cup of tea anyway.
Doesn't
Did
matter.
they know that?
no. I'm sorry, I've like shattered so many illusions with this YouTube video, viral video going around of me
I
getting
can't wait to
proposed to
see
by a
it.
man.
Hot is hot.
Yes,
Hot
it is.
what?
Hot is hot.
Oh, I thought you said something else was hot. I was like, what? Pronunciation.
No, this is a different kind of a show.
Yes.
This is like, yeah,
Show.
yeah.
Hot is hot.
Oh,
It
yeah.
is
Oh,
hot.
hot is
I
hot.
want my baby. Was that was that song right in the 70s?
I want my
Hot
baby
is
back.
hot.
Oh yeah, but that was just in Britain, I think.
okay.
Yes, yeah, that
No,
was
we
a
are not
disco
from
We had our own
number.
different sort of
Yeah,
music over there.
yes.
Anyway, yes,
So,
we
yeah,
have. Well,
just 1
Lucy,
minute.
I'm so excited to see you today.
Aw,
and
no,
you're,
it's
like
lovely.
I said, Lucy's on a special diet, and I
am.
see the results, and
Thank
I'm
you.
so jealous. She will send me this Australian diet.
It's CSIRO, and it's an Australian
cannot
government sanctioned diet, and it really is.
Wow.
It's,
The government is sanctioning
yes,
diets.
Yes,
Wow.
the government actually. It's an Australian official diet because the Australians are very health conscious, of course, right? And they're always
No,
doing
I don't know.
something.
I didn't
They're
know
always
that
putting
Yeah.
shrimps on Barbies.
But anyway, but they have, anyway, yeah, it's like 3 carbs a day in the morning, generally in the morning, and no carbs at night.
Three carbs?
Yes, it's like 3 slices of bread a
That's
day.
okay.
It's
Something
like,
that.
it's sort of like Atkins then, in
Yes,
a way.
it is, but you don't starve, and it's a low glycemic diet.
Yeah.
So it's
What
there
do
are
you eat
no
after
sugar
morning?
spikes.
You
There are
eat
no sugar
something
spikes.
after morning?
Yes,
You do.
yes. Anyway,
I'll
we
look
have
it
to
up.
go.
Look it
No.
we
okay.
have to go.
I love you, people. Please.
I love you,
Okay.
sister.
I love you, brother.
Oh, thank
It
you
was
so
so nice
much. It was really
reuniting
fun.
with you.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Michelle.
Thank you.
Thank you, Craig.
And-
Okay, au revoir. Okay, we gotta go. Okay,
Bye.
bye.
You're listening to Accent on TV. Best of Poland and Europe. Right here on LA Talk Radio.